Seeing you a week or so ago, and good to have a little look at your swing and why you've been hitting the driver well and why you've been a bit indifferent with the irons maybe. So just as we were saying in the lesson, this is just a bit of a recap video to show you kind of my thoughts on your swing and where we'd like to take it to make it a bit more consistent. So I've put in the plane line for you, which is a good guide for where we'd like the shaft of the club to work in the backswing. And as you can see, when you're taking the club back, particularly with the irons, you tend to get very much in front of the plane line, get extremely steep, and when you've got this steepness to the angle of attack, it means that two things are going to happen. If you stay in position and try and hit down and through the ball, the divot's going to be extremely deep, and that can cause a lot of inconsistency. Also, the ball comes out quite a bit, well, too low essentially. So what you do, if we watch from this angle, is watch the head position move up and away from the ball, so you can see how you're backing away to try and make sure that the divot stays a little bit shallow. But as you can see, you're spinning a couple of key plays here, and the emphasis is so much on timing that it's always going to catch up with you, and it's just always going to be consistent. So it's just as an initial thought, trying to get you to swing a little bit more like your driver swing, trying to swing a little bit flatter, particularly in the backswing, trying to set the club a little bit more behind you, trying to get the club face a little bit more open. So the club we're looking for in this position to be slightly under the plane line in this stage of the backswing. So a bit more rounded, but then of course the key feeling is, as you're working through the ball, is rather than lifting up and away from the ball, we actually want, as you start the downswing, to be driving forward and into the ground. Like all sports, you should be moving weight into the front foot as you're making your entry into the, kicking a penalty or hitting a squash shot or whatever it is. The weight should be moving down and forward through the front foot. But of course the club position, as you've had it so far, hasn't allowed you to do that consistently. So this should give you an interesting kind of insight into how well you can strike your irons. But as I said, really in terms of your big improvement, it's about getting the swing into a better place, yes, but also really improving your short game. If we can get your short game into a really good place, then you'll be a happy chap.